Hello, Alisa and Noelle is joining me. Here she is.
Hello.
We are a mother-daughter crafting duo, and we are trying something different. We are trying a YouTube video today instead of a live because we're doing a little bit of a complicated project that might use a couple sets of hands and some blow drying. So we thought we'd try the YouTube link so that we weren't doing a Facebook Live, making fools of ourselves doing this project. So what we're going to do today is I picked up this super cute frame from Joann's. I think it's really fun for both back to school and also for fall, kind of wanting to start doing some fall projects. And we're going to use this that says, "You are the apple of my pie," and I'm just realizing it's going to be backwards for you to see that. Didn't think that part through, but you'll get the idea. So what we're going to do, since this is a chalk couture project, this is a new transfer. So can you peel it off and use the fuzzing cloth for me?
So whenever you get a new transfer, you're going to want, so in your chalk couture packet, you're going to get fuzzing cloth. Or you can just stick it on your t-shirt. And you just want to fuzz it out so it's not too sticky that it does not peel off. So
you might want to stick that one like twice because this one is going to be a little tricky. Oh good, and the surface is, this is neat, and you can do both sides, which is super cool as an end result, but for right now it makes it a little more challenging.
Yeah.
All right. So I am going to try to get this as high up as possible. Do you want to grab the other side for me? Let's see how sticky, it's still so super sticky. Maybe one more time.
Okay, I'm going to fuzz this one more time. And my mom would like to tell you more about chalk couture.
Okay, hold on, but you're not in the frame. I want to try to see if I can move this so we can see you better. Chalk couture is a silkscreen process, basically. These are chalk pastes, and what we're going to do is we're going to press the paste through with a squeegee. Okay. Here we go. So let's,
I'm going to hold this down for my mom.
Yeah, let's go like as high up on this sucker as we can. Be like there?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, I want to get all the, oops, I've got some air bubbles in there.
Yes,
I want to try to get out.
Take your time. You don't have to go quickly because then you might make more mistakes.
Oh, it's still so sticky. This is a really sticky transfer. Okay. Now, because this transfer is bigger than my surface, we're going to have to work in a couple different sections. So we're going to do part of this, and then we're going to peel it up and blow dry it, and then I'm going to, as you can see here, like the apple pie is falling off the bottom, so I'll have to get creative and move that up in a second round. All right, Noelle, what do you think?
I am going to rub on this because I made a little chalk block, and when I rubbed down on it, it took me like a couple minutes. But it just turned out perfectly though, so I'm gonna scrub this.
I think that's pretty good. And don't bother with the pie because we're gonna have to do that later.
Yeah. How about you talk about the starter packet?
Oh wow, Noelle is really trying to build some business. Yeah, so we went to a workshop for chalk couture before Corona, and we made a project. It was super fun, and then we were stuck inside forever, and we were so bored. So I signed up to be a designer. It's $99 for the starter kit, and you get about $250 worth of stuff. And I mostly just did it for us to be what is known as hobbyists. But you know, I have a website you can order, or I keep inventory. If you're local and want to try a project, we can make that happen for you too. We're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Noelle is more eager to build a business empire than her mother is.
I'm not done squeezing.
Okay, I think we gotta move on. All right, so I'm gonna start with a baby blue. So for my letters, I'm gonna use a baby blue, a red, and some white for the details. So I'm gonna do the blue and the red. So it kind of looks like an apple pie. I kind of want to have it be something that's like universal for 4th of July / back to school / fall. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so
you just take the paste and you just press it in with the squeegee, and it goes in the areas of the vinyl transfer where I guess you could say the letters are laser cut, so it's a stencil.
And just remember, a little can take you a long way, so don't use too much or else you might have to end up scraping a lot and putting it back in the container. And so while my mom's doing that, I think that this would also be a really great fall decoration, and because maybe we can even put it next to our apple pie for Thanksgiving dinner.
We could, yeah. No, my idea was to kind of have this, once we do our little fall decor switch over, I want to have this out. Right now we have a summer one that says when life gives you lemons, make something sweet. And so I was going to put that one away or change that out for something else and then put this one in its place.
Yeah.
All right, Noelle, I think this looks pretty good.
What are you going to do for apple pie?
I'm going to do red. Here, do you want to...
Should we do the blue little...
Yeah, here, do you want to put that? Why don't you do the little white details, the little bursts, and I'll do the red apple pie. Does that work for you, Missy?
Yes. So
Okay.
I'm going to get my squeegee, which also comes in the starter package. I'm going to dip some in. Now I'm just going to make my way in here and rub on there.
Alright, so we're almost done with most of this, and then we'll peel this off and blow dry it, and then, we're
The small details.
we're almost overlapping each other with colors. And then a little bit of this paste goes a long way, so I like to try to scoop up the excess and just put it right back into the jar.
I think that's good because there are some air bubbles and we don't want to allow them too much on. Yeah, I can see the little air bubbles.
Where are the air bubbles?
Well, you see them.
I do see it, you're right. So when I see air bubbles, I like to squeegee it more because then that helps me hopefully prevent it from leaking through. All right, now why don't you try to jam on that section real quick so we can peel up these letters. And the other thing about chalk couture is this paste actually dries really quickly. So you don't really want to, you kind of want to be more fast and furious with it than meticulous. Oh, I see the issue. Okay, we can always go over that later if we need to.
Okay.
Let me see that. Actually, I see one little area of white. I'm going to try to,
Okay.
the red and the white got a little smeared. So I'm just trying to patch over it.
Okay.
All right, so
May
now
I
we're
peel?
you may peel it.
No, I'll hold the top down for me.
Yep. So far it looks perfecto. Looking good, looking good.
Yay!
Oh, so we had a little problem with pie, but that's okay. We can probably go back over the eve. So far,
Gotta go.
this is what we have so far. We still have to do I don't know, just don't wash the apple pie part, baby.
Okay, I will.
I'm actually gonna blow dry, honey. Did you want to say something while I do that?
Oh, yeah.
She has more of a PSA for everything else she's selling, so don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay, now that I have the spotlight to myself, I am going to show you what I have been making over quarantine. So over quarantine, I was like, online shopping is all I have to do right now because there's nothing else to do. So I decided to make up some money by selling chalk couture blocks. For example, it's probably backwards, but if it isn't, it says Go Wild. Aloha Bichachos. Find me at the pool. There's a little salty vibes. There's a flamingo. Another Go Wild because why not? Tropic Like It's Hot. And dive into the sunshine. And also, I've also been making keychains by connecting them with a little connector. And I have a little tassel, a crystal charm, and a fluff ball. And you can also find these at my mom's Facebook account, says Elisa. And here, right here, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see that it says, there's a little post about my keychains that you'll see. And then you guys just comment down below if you want one on the Facebook post. And then I will invest with you and we will make money. And then there's another one.
Well, sounds good.
There we go.
Here we go.
Let me move my stool.
We're gonna finish this back up. So now, since this is a transfer that I used part of, I'm gonna do this like trick that I like to do. I'm basically gonna cover the part that's dirty and that I haven't washed with the back of the transfer. I will have to wash the paper as well, but this way it's not gonna get all over. Can you get me a baby wipe, honey?
Yes.
Or just a wipe? That way it's not gonna get all over my completed part of the chalk design like this just did. So now we're gonna add this little pie. I covered the rest of this here. Okay, now we gotta see if we can make this pie fit on this frame. Okay. All right, here we go. Where did that, can you put the fabric underneath? I just don't want this to scratch the wood. Okay. So I'm gonna try to.
Here, I learned that this works. If we put this over
that
the
is
table.
good. Barely have any room for this little guy though. I think we have too many bursts.
We can take off this burst.
We need to take it off. Yeah, I think we need, okay, so this is also a good example. We don't have room for our pie, so we're actually just a paper towel would be good. We're gonna, that's not the right, that has products in it I can't use. Can you get a paper towel?
Yes.
I'm gonna spray here and just use some water. 2 paper towels maybe, babe. I'm just gonna take those off and then I'm gonna dry it and then I can put the pie down. Thank you.
Here we go.
So hopefully, I'm just gonna rub this out.
Oh, and the thing with this is the Couture, when you put it on and let it dry, it will, if you want, you can just wet it and then you can
it's
wipe
fully
it off.
removable, which is exactly what we're doing.
Unless you paint it or spray it with some kind of chemical.
Okay, I took off one of the little bursts. Let's see if one was enough. It might not be.
Let's see.
No, we gotta take one more off. That's okay.
Okay. And this is a good example to show what you should do if you have to.
Yeah, I just have a fine mist sprayer with distilled water, so just not tap water, like a bottled water. And then I'm just going in and kind of wiping it off with the paper towel. And then I want to make sure it's dry, otherwise the paste that I'm going to put on with my pie is probably not going to work out. All right, let's give this a go.
Okay, so we're going to lay it down.
It's still... Trisha Tucker, how did you make this look easy?
Maybe we have to erase some of the pie.
We might, I feel like, All right, this is what we're gonna do. Well, this is a good example. Let's just erase the whole pie. I'm gonna come back in and do it later.
Okay.
This is a good example in how sometimes it just doesn't go the way you think it's going to. And you gotta do some trial and error.
Ooh, that noise bugs me.
I'm just gonna take this whole thing off. Still trying. All right, so I basically just wiped off the words pie and apple. Sorry, not. And I took off pie. I'm gonna have to add that back in. It happens. Okay. I think this is dried. I'm gonna try this again. This time, I don't know, this might not work out at all, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try to put pie and, let's see, this is sort of cleanish. All right, Noah, what do you think?
Okay.
Should we try the apple, the pie and the word pie at the same time?
I think that we can just do the pie right now, and then we can do pie off
No,
camera.
maybe we should give it a go. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can make that. If I put it down there, does it hit the word apple or is it good?
It hits the word apple.
It hits the word apple. Okay.
Yeah.
What if we angle it like that?
Yeah.
How's that? Does that work? Or does it still hit the word apple?
It hits it, but I think it's fine.
Let's give it a try. What
And
do we have to lose? We're already. Or we could just do the pie, or we could do the pie and the words.
while my mom is figuring that out, I know that I showed you my little minis, but I can also show you some new ones that I just got. I got this flower. You probably can't read it because it's probably backwards, but it says Wanderlust.
Wanderlust.
Sun Please. Beach Day. Let's Sail Away and Hang Loose. And then there are a bunch more, but I don't know where to find them. Okay, Mama, keep the conversation going.
Keep the conversation going. All right, well, I'm hoping this works out. This was definitely, I knew this was going to be like a complicated one, but I'll be honest, it's giving me a little bit more of a headache than I was hoping, especially with an intended audience. But it's good to see it's not always easy and how forgiving it can be. All right, this is Shimmer Gold. I love this color. I'm using that for the crust of the pie. I used a light blue called Ocean Mist as the blue color. I really like that, how that one pops against the black. And then kind of like a candy apple red for the words. And then, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of worried that the word pie is going to be a hot mess, but if it is, I'll get to it later.
You tell him, girl. Okay, I have way more that I'm going to get when my mom finishes this up. I also found this one. It says USA, kind of like a 4th of July or cowboy theme.
All right, now I'm going back over pie, and I'm hoping for the best here. But I'll be honest, I'm losing a little hope that this is going to turn out well while I'm chose to record myself for you. Let's see, moment of truth. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to lift it up, Noelle. Where'd she go? Oh, it's so sticky. Oh my gosh, Noelle, I need your hands. Where are you? All right, she left just when I needed her. I need you. All right, I think it looks pretty good, Noelle.
Oh,
What do you think?
great.
We gotta finish the burst, but I think that's pretty good. Why don't you show it off and then end the video for us? I'm
Okay,
gonna wash this off.
sadly, I could not find my other minis, but ciao. So my mom just finished it, and it's probably backwards again, but it says, "You are the apple of my pie," and there's a little pie right there. And then, like, maybe later or something, we can do something on the back. And, woo, that had some struggles on the way. Oh, and also, here, this is a little mini of the, how do you pronounce it again?
Wanderlust.
Yeah, Wanderlust.
All right, our project's super cute. I'm gonna add a little burst. All right, why don't we say goodbye and thanks for watching.
Keep me in mind. Bye.